Ahoy shipmates! I'm Shelby, your Chief Officer Safety. Welcome back to the Cruise Ship Safety and Security channel. Today we're talking about one of my favorite pieces of tech on the bridge, AIS, the Automatic Identification System. And trust me, if Facebook and radar had a baby, it'd look a lot like this. AIS is basically the social network of the sea. Ships constantly telling each other where they are, who they are, and what they're up to. Only with slightly less drama and definitely fewer beach selfies. AIS was made mandatory under the SOLAS Convention, which means every passenger ship and any cargo ship over 300 gross tons on international voyages must carry it. It's our way of saying, "Hi there, I'm the cruise ship Endurance, currently doing 19 knots towards Santorini. Please don't hit me, thanks." AIS transmits your ship's name, call sign, type, position, course, speed, draft, destination, and even your ETA. Basically, it's the sea's version of sharing your location. Except if you forget to turn it off, everyone from Dover to Dubai can see where you're going. So behind the scenes, AIS runs on two VHF radio channels, 161.975 and 162.025 MHz. Those are channels 87B and 88B if you've ever scanned through a marine radio. It sends out tiny bursts of data using something called TDMA, which basically means everyone takes turns to talk so the radio waves don't get as messy as a crew karaoke night. Large ships send updates every few seconds, smaller yachts every few minutes, and satellites pick up those same signals from space. Yup, your ship's AIS transmission literally shoots through the atmosphere and bounces off satellites orbiting the planet. So, if you think you're sneaking into Monaco early, sorry, the internet already knows. There are two main types of AIS. Class A, used on big commercial and passenger ships. 12.5 watts of pure social power, updates every 2 to 10 seconds. Class B, smaller vessels, like pleasure craft and fishing boats. Only 2 to 5 watts, updates every 30 seconds or so. So, in Facebook terms, Class A are the verified blue-tick accounts, and Class B are your uncles posting holiday photos with captions like "living the dream." AIS isn't just about showing off. It's one of the most powerful safety tools we have. It helps us avoid collisions, spot vessels over the horizon, identify targets faster than radar alone, and track ships in search and rescue operations. If a vessel suddenly stops transmitting, changes speed abruptly, or vanishes off the grid, that's a huge red flag for Coast Guards and maritime rescue teams. It's also used in vessel traffic services, the ocean's version of air traffic control, to manage thousands of ships moving through ports and channels every day. So, when you're navigating somewhere like Singapore or the Dover Strait, AIS isn't optional. It's survival. Now here's where things get mysterious. Some ships deliberately switch off their AIS, a practice known as going dark. It might be for security, piracy risks, military operations, or something more suspicious. Smugglers, illegal fishing boats, and yes, even some rogue cargo vessels have been caught disappearing off the map for a few hours, only to reappear near some very shady locations. Authorities now use satellite AIS data to spot those gaps, like tracking a friend who turns off their phone right before a wild night out. So, if your AIS goes quiet in the wrong place, someone's watching. AIS is brilliant, but it's not bulletproof. It's unencrypted and unauthenticated, which means in theory, anyone could broadcast a fake signal. There have been cases of ghost ships, fake AIS targets appearing out of nowhere, or even spoofed locations used for smuggling or data confusion. That's why we always cross-check with radar and visual. If the ship on the screen isn't where your eyes say it is, trust your eyes. So, yes, the sea has catfish too. Now, the really cool part, Satellite AIS, or SAIS, means coverage no longer stops at the horizon. Even mid-Atlantic, satellites are watching your AIS signals, pinging updates back to Earth every few minutes. And what's next? The next generation, VDES, the VHF Data Exchange System. Think of it as AIS 2.0. Faster, smarter, with bigger bandwidth for all kinds of data. Soon, ships will be able to send weather info, safety messages, or even sensor data through the same system. The ocean's going fully digital, and AIS is leading the charge. AIS isn't just for ships. We've got ATONs, aids to navigation, that transmit AIS signals from buoys, lights, or even virtual waypoints. There are three kinds: physical ATON, the real buoy with an AIS transmitter on it; synthetic ATON, signals sent from shore pretending to be that buoy; Virtual ATON, no buoy at all, just a digital marker saying, "Don't go here, there's a wreck." They're a game changer for emergency hazards and temporary channels. Basically, the sea's version of dropping a GPS pin. But it can actually stop you running aground. Did you know the world's first AIS message was sent in 2002? Or that today, more than 200,000 vessels transmit AIS every single day? Oh, and sometimes crews sneak in custom messages like Happy New Year or BBQ tonight on the aft deck. Because if there's one universal truth at sea, if it has a message field, someone's going to use it to flirt, brag, or joke. Out here, miles from land, AIS is more than just a gadget. It's a heartbeat. Each blip on the screen is another crew, another story, another set of souls crossing the same ocean. Even in the middle of nowhere, you're never really alone. Every transmission is like a wave hello, a quiet reminder that we're all connected, keeping watch for each other. So next time you see a tiny dot moving across marine traffic, remember, that's not just a ship. It's a world of people, technology, and teamwork, making the sea a little bit safer. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Facebook of ships, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Cruise Ship Safety and Security, and hit the bell. Because next voyage, we'll be decoding another maritime mystery you won't believe. Until then, fair winds, following seas, and stay visible out there.